Hello, good afternoon. Okay, there's nobody on the call. So I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes. And also I'm checking the sheet for questions. Sorry about that. Trying to scroll to where I have questions. Okay. Okay, can you hear me clearly now? Hello, I believe I'm clear enough. Yeah. Okay, now looking at the sheet, someone said this question is are we to create more than one user story when are we to do our user flow based on the number of user stories? No, you're not supposed to do your user flow based on number of user stories. Yeah, independent. So your user flow should be the flow of your app and how it will be. And your user story can have more than one, probably two and above, depending on how much you want to, you want to have. So next question. Let's say, what should be the content of the organized notes in the template shared? Well, the content of the organized notes is the content from the interview you did. The content are the things you picked out. Those are the things that should be there. Those are the things you should look out for. It's based on the interview and the survey you carried out from. So those are the content that's supposed to go there. How to create more than one user story. Okay, I think it's the same person. Yes, you have to create more than one user story, but your user flow does not depend on your user story. User flow is independent. User flow, you just have to show the flow of your app. That's what user flow is for. Then moving on, now to add the brainstorm template in our work. Yeah, just our advice. The instruction that is in your task, just follow it. Check the template, whatever instruction is given, follow it, as simple as that. The empathy map is only the feature, is only to feature pain points. I don't understand this question, but empathy map and pain point are two different things. So, well, your question is not clear enough. Based on the cited example being used by the tutor, what's the difference between biography and a profile? Biography and a profile is the same thing. You don't want to give a life history of the person now. Biography is when you're talking about the life history. Simple profile, the name, age, and what they do. That's the only thing you need to create your user persona. You don't need all your life history. Also, what in the case of user persona, goals are okay. This is what the person say they want to achieve, but this is what they need. Your goal is, oh, I want to be a billionaire. Now, the need is, these are the things you need to do to become a billionaire. So that's the way it is. So I want to be able to use a banking app. What's the things that I need to use a banking app? Your need is, you probably need your details. You need to have money, you'll be able to send there and stuff like that. So Yeah, if the focus is centered, product design. Exactly. So depending on the kind of question you have, that's the way you'll be able to derive the goals and the need of the user personality, that is the person you interviewed. I would say create more than one. It's as simple as that. That's what I'll say. Should create more than one. Just create more than one. So let me see next question. Oh, apparently that was the last question. You guys are already good to go. I guess a lot of people get the hang of it now, so that's good. Let me check. You can, when you duplicate the file given to you, you have to put the content that is relating to your work. The sample I was given is on social media something. You need to do a user flow that is relating to the product you are working on. So whatever information you are seeing there, whatever information you are seeing there is just like a template. Okay, let me check Slack and see if there's any message from Slack. Okay. Mm, okay, I'm not seeing any other question yet. So the question on talking down, the question on the question sheet either. Usually I'm always supposed to look at the question sheet alone, but because there are no much questions, so okay, you guys will announce that it's to start with this episode. I'll be waiting to see whether more people will join by then and see if people have a question. Okay, let me check it. Okay, another thing. That's what I'm saying. I bet that there's quite a whole lot to go with little to comprehend. I bet like there's quite a lot to go on with little time to comprehend and apply ideas. That's not the question. We are just making a statement. I'll read to out the names of the house. I don't understand this question. You don't need to put the name of the people you interviewed or the survey that filled the form in your organized notes. Okay. To duplicate, just duplicate the copy. When you open the link, just duplicate. You see on the drawing, you see how to duplicate a file. I've already answered user story. Just write more than one. It's as simple as that. Ensure your user story is more than one char. I would advise you just use another file and ensure it has access. If you want to use the same file, ensure you label them accordingly. So it's your choice. There's no one way to it. There's no one way to it. Okay, empathy map has nothing to do with the user type. Just focus on how to do your empathy map. It is just 4 segments. It's like a matrix you're trying to figure out. Not empathy map is not related to a personnel. It's just general based on your findings so far. Okay, let me check sheet again. Well, user stories, I would say, let's just say minimum of 2, maximum, and then you can put as much as you want. While grading, I've seen some people that put 7 user story, 10 user story, 3 user story, but the minimum I've seen so far has been like 2. So your choice, but then that seems fair enough. Your choice, just ensure that it is, more than enough. So let me check sheet again. Nothing on the sheet still. Okay. Hmm. No question. Hello. Okay. So let me see. I intentionally waited to see if question will drop in the sheet, but no question still dropped. Okay. Somebody is asking a question. If you are doing aggregate empathy map, does it mean our user story should just be one? I just asked for, like I said, empathy map is separate on the empathy map is like about your this thing generally. User stories and your user flow, they are not they are not dependent on each other. All these things are independent, right? The only way they're connected is that it is the purpose of which your app is for. That's where they'll be connected. Like you see your empathy map, you want to know things you have to do now, things that you have to do later, things that you can't do at all, and things that you do now. So user personnel is those people you've interviewed. You interview about 3 people and you carry 2 for them. You want to create user personnel. You say, okay, this is person name. It's also age, and this is what the person do. And this is the goal of the person relating to your app. This is the need of the person relating to your app. It's as simple as that. Nothing too complicated, nothing too serious. Don't confuse all of them together. Okay, now checking this up. Still no questions. So I believe there's no more questions from you guys. So I probably might. Okay, we'll wait for additional 15 minutes. If there's no question, then okay. If there's no question, we'll probably call it a day because that's the point of this Q&A session. So, okay. Let me check Slack one more time.
You don't get my ear. You just come.
Okay, I believe I'll be ending the call now, saying that there's no questions and I've answered the questions that have been asked, and also all the questions coming in now, even on what's it called? Save questions that I've answered. So yeah, like I said, the empathy map is just a summary of, how you'll be able to focus on your distinct things. If you notice, it's like a matrix. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a matrix. A matrix for what's it called? Metrics of things to achieve and all of those things. So it's not dependent on it. It's just to let you know what you're focusing on. So depending on the kind of projects you're working on, and depending on the responses you've gotten, and depending on your achievable at that moment, that's how your empathy map will go. By the time you watch those videos and check out get those resources, it will all be good. Yes, when you interview about plenty people, you stream out the similarities you are getting from them. Those are when you are only in your pinpoint. It's those similarities you are getting from those people that you be having in your pinpoint and stuff. And same thing with your empathy map. That okay, people mentioned they want this feature, they want that feature. Okay, what are the feature you can work on it now? What are the feature it will take you later? What are the feature that you don't need it on your app? What are the feature that okay, you do it, but it's not as important. That's just concept of empathy map is for you to prioritize. Okay, this is you putting what the user wants into consideration. Okay, so thank you all for attending. I believe there's no more issues. Yep, no questions on the question sheet, nothing on Slack either. So that would be it then. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye.